Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mabimpressions, and today we're going to be talking about Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Did they handle the Sherlock Holmes IP with care and respect? Let's talk about it. But before you do, if you guys enjoy these type of videos, please like and subscribe. I do upload daily videos, and if you have any additional questions or concerns I did not cover in the review, put it down below. Let's begin with the developer and publisher. It was by Frogwares. I'd like to thank them for the review copy. However, all thoughts will be my own. The game is non-early access. It's a complete game. It released on November 15th, 2021. It's going for $44.99 US. I played the Steam PC version. However, it's also on Xbox and PlayStation. The story is as follows. In this detective thriller, a young Sherlock Holmes struggles to prove himself as he navigates an exotic, dangerous island in the Mediterranean to investigate the mystery of his mother's death. The genre is detective, crime, mystery, open world, multiple endings, choices matter, action, combat. So moving over to the gameplay, if you guys like what you see here, I live stream all of this, so come on my Twitch, and if you want to see the Let's Play, the VOD, head on over to the MabiVsGamesVOD channel. All links are in the description. So the majority of the game, we're going to be solving crimes, doing combats, exploring the open world, and more story stuff. Let's go into the specifics. Solving crimes. So there's a lot of mechanics here. Usually you have the main mystery of the game. Your mother has passed away. This is like the first 2 minutes of the game, so don't worry. They want you to pay respects, and they found that more was going on. You're going to be collecting clues throughout the whole playthrough for that, but there's a ton of side mysteries. You're going to be helping out with the police, with murders. Citizens are asking for help all of the time. It can get pretty complicated, but basically you're going to be doing these types of things. Talking to witnesses, suspects, inspecting various crime scenes, obtaining clues, narrowing your search down via deducting skills, and solving the mystery, whether it be accusing a murderer or finding what was missing. Some of the standout detective mechanics I'd like to emphasize are the crime scene recreations, deductions via clues, and multiple endings that somewhat shape the world. So beginning with crime scene recreations, it happens during the main quest and side quests. Basically, Sherlock is presented with a crime scene, and you have a log of clues. You can see suspects, victims, minor details like time of day, weapons used, things on the ground, and you're going to end up going into a mode where Sherlock sits down, lays down, meditates, and you have to place people in certain spots. The other one was deductions via clues. Throughout missions, you'll obtain a huge log of keywords, people, events, and then the game gives you an option at any point to put the clues together to create a timeline or figure out motives. For example, if so-and-so did this and rumors said this, then maybe their alibi doesn't hold up, and then this happens as a result. So there's a lot of critical thinking here, and the game doesn't completely hold your hand unless you want it to. There are multiple endings. You are the detective, so sometimes you'll have to make hard decisions based on emotion, cold hard facts, and without spoiling, you'll come to different conclusions and decide who are the culprits, good or bad, morally corrupt or not. You'll end up deciding their fates. This plays into the open world as well. Depending on your choices, sometimes people act differently, and you'll see newspapers talking about your choices moving over to the open world. You're going to be going through a large island that is very lively. There's a lot of NPCs walking around, shops to go to, treasures to find, side quests to discover. You can walk around or end up fast traveling. The NPCs' personalities towards you change based on your clothing, whether you look poor, look like a thug, maybe you're rich. Then next is the combat. Alright, so Sherlock has an auto pistol. In combat scenarios, whether you're chasing someone down or maybe you go into a bandit lair that you have to take care of, you'll use your quick reflexes and wit to arrest and try not to kill any suspects. You can shoot various body parts or environments to stun the enemy. You can fire at their hats, make a lamp fall down, or use your snuff box to stun people. You'll then walk up to them, do a quick mini quick time event, and then they get arrested. Moving over to the presentation, the graphics and design, very good looking game. I had to turn things down pretty low though. Models are top notch. Environments are a joy to walk around the city. The sounds and music, pretty good voice acting. I enjoyed it. Music was on point, fits the mood and the setting well. Time for the pros and cons, the meat and potatoes of this review. What did I like? What is this game's main selling point? So, Sherlock Holmes. It feels like a modern take on the franchise. Mysteries are very, very intriguing. This is before Sherlock is insanely famous, so you'll see character developments and you'll figure out who his right-hand man, John, truly is. It gives you a good options for difficulty. On detective work, normally each collected clue goes into the log and notifies you. You can then up the difficulty so the game doesn't tell you where to go and look at the log. It's more of a true detective feel. Lots of fun research and experimentation. It's probably the most satisfying way to go if you want to sit down and take your time and look at all the clues and just figure it out yourself. The combat, it's okay on normal. It's not intrusive. You can completely turn it off, however, if you just want to do a lot of the story stuff, or you can just make it a tad bit more easier, like increasing enemy stun time. So many detective mechanics that tie things together well. I didn't even mention, such as a substance analysis minigame, inspector mode that lets you see details on NPCs and tracking footsteps, and a lot more. Now, what did I dislike and what would I change? Honestly, nothing. It's a good package overall, but if I had to nitpick some things, I had some performance issues though. Yeah, sometimes cutscenes would drive the GPU usage to 100% and it would start stuttering. Could be my setup though. I am doing a one PC stream for now. FPS drops throughout the town was constant. Noticeable asset pop-in sometimes when cutting to different camera angles. You know when like it changes around and then you see like sometimes like NPCs drop in like they're just set there. You know, stuff like that. The final verdict. So I think they treated the Sherlock Holmes IP here really well. It feels like a genuine detective story with modern mechanics. There's enough difficulty options here to customize your playthrough to your liking, and it's just a completely satisfying experience overall. For people who love a good story with multiple mysteries and flexible choices, I highly recommend Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. It's going to be a 100% recommendation for me. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. It helps a lot. And if you haven't already, subscribe for daily videos. If you guys want to see the footage, head on over to my Let's Play YouTube channel, come my Twitch. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.